Hi, my name is Jason. I'm a registered sleep technician, and I wanted to go over with you some of the problems of CPAP users trying to decide on a mask. Night technicians usually just want to get a mask on you quick, something that's not going to leak and gets you through the night, and they want to get you on a good pressure. DMEs tend to not spend a lot of time with you, nor doctors, on finding a mask that's going to work. It's the most important part of your treatment, something that's going to fit, something that's comfortable. So I'll show you the three classes and my personal favorites, go over some pros and cons with them. The first is just a regular nasal mask. This is a Resmed Vista. I think it's great. It doesn't have any piece that comes here and rests on your forehead. I'm going to go ahead and put it on. So you can see it fits fairly well. If you lay on your side, it's not going to come off easy. It doesn't leak much. If you want to go to the restroom with this on and not take off the entire mask when you're groggy, you can just pinch in on the sides and take it off. And then when you come back from the restroom, you just pop it back on, and that's it. These are nice for people who just really don't have any problems with mouth leaking, so they have no nasal congestion problems. They just really have no issues and they want a comfortable mask. For someone who's claustrophobic, you might want to go with something like a nasal pillow. This is the Optilife. It's made by Respironics. These are extremely easy to get on and off. That's also one of their problems, is they're extremely easy to get on and off, so you can dislodge them in the night and not know it. To get these on though, you simply put it to your chin, put the nasal inserts up your nose, and pull this on over your head. And that's it. Nice thing about them is there's nothing, I can't see anything here, so if you're claustrophobic, it's wonderful. Some of the only problems, as you can see here, where these pillows enter the nares, you can get chapping and chafing. One of the things you can use to combat this is put some non-petroleum, so you want to use like a water-based lubricant, and just apply it to the inside of the nares right before bed. Also, this is such a direct amount of, the air is so direct that it tends to dry out the inside of the nose and cause more of a likelihood for bloody noses. So you really want to make sure you're using heated humidity with this as well. But other than that, it's a good solid mask. The final one is a full face mask. Now you're going to want to use this if you have a problem with chronic nasal congestion that never clears, and you're going to need to breathe through your mouth and your nose, or it gives you the option to breathe through both. The other two masks, you have to breathe through your nose in and out all the time. So this is going to cover up your nose and your mouth. It's definitely going to give you more of a feeling of claustrophobia, though that's, I find, very rare in patients. It's a little bigger, so you're going to have more of a problem with leaking because it's covering up more surface area. Some people worry about these, like, what if the power shuts off? Well, they all have an anti-asphyxiation valve, which means that if the power does shut off, this valve here opens up and allows you to continue breathing. So you're not going to suffocate. It's not a worry. This one here is the Resmed Quadro. I think it's probably the best in the full face mask line of all the companies. Respironics also makes a Comfort Gel Full, which is a good mask, and they came out with a new Full Life mask, which is also a good option. To get this on is also easy, just like the rest. Just like that. The only problem with these, like I said, is really leaking. That's the main issue, and they sometimes give people a feeling of claustrophobia. So the Vista is my favorite for just a nasal-only mask. For a full face mask, I like the Resmed Quattro. And then for a nasal insert, I really like the Respironics Optilife, and then also the Resmed Swift LT is a good one as well. Thanks, I hope this helped.